Featuring Lady Resin on that track there. And that track is also on his new album, I Ain't No Quitter. And that will be presented on this show today. Thank you all for tuning in. Phone lines are open right now. You know my guest line number, 657-383-0771. The show has begun. All right, TSwang, welcome back to the show. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, it is an honor and a pleasure to be back. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, I'm a fan of yours. I'm a fan. Now, you are calling from South Bend, Indiana. Is that correct?
South Bend, Indiana. Yeah, home state.
Indiana. I'm calling from Evansville, Indiana, everyone. Yes, this is Lady Diva calling in from Evansville, Indiana. So,
what it do, neighbors?
Huh?
I said, what it do, neighbors?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, Anthony TSwang Gullins is an R&B hip-hop soul recording artist. And he is through Bentley Records. He writes, sings, performs, plays keyboard, and he has a talkbox. And he has new fans that he calls his Swang Squad, a.k.a. the
Swang Squad.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So he is a multi-talented producer, writer, singer, and performer. So, is there anything else you would like to add in to introduce yourself to the curious listeners out there that wants to know you? Go right ahead.
Well, definitely an R&B, hip hop, soul artist by nature, by heart, from my upbringing. Um, Definitely a motivator in my community. I'm just a pretty cool, calm, collected type person. They say my style is eclectic. That's something a lot of people don't know about me. I'm kind of just a chill person, but when I get on the stage, I don't know, something happens. I kind of just lose it, and I become what y'all see in front of you, the man, TSwang.
All right. Has anybody ever called you Roger Troutman too?
Yeah, I've heard Baby Troutman. I've heard Roger Troutman's son. I've heard Baby Teddy Riley. I've heard all those things. They compare me to a lot of guys that play the talk box. And T-Pain, they really compare me a lot to T-Pain, because a lot of people don't know that.
Yes.
There's a difference.
Yes, you do.
I play the talk box. His is more of a plug-in style,
Yes.
Auto-tunes, which I love it. I love that too.
I seen the video of you that you did an event for some women. What was the name of that event? What's so
well,
funny?
It was my fan. It was my fan appreciation party.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I seen
and
you.
Just so happened. a lot of females showed up, so it was kind of cool. It was real cool.
Oh, well. Anyway, a lot of those females, I wish I was there, because I was just adored and floored by your performance. How you was on the keyboard and you was on the talk box, and you was enjoying yourself, And they was doing all kind of dances. The Soul Train line was set up, everything. They was doing their thing. I'm like, wow, what a performance. And you even dance and dance yourself.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yes, you
I'm
do.
a showman. I mean,
yeah, you do it all.
The old school, man. I mean, if you're gonna be an entertainer, you got to be an entertainer. You just can't get on stage and say I'm an entertainer and not entertain. You have to really give the audience what they came for.
And talk about that. Congratulations on your Lifetime Achievement Award. Yay.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Such a blessing. Thank you. I was really surprised. I was surprised by that because I had got contacted on, what was that? I think it was Facebook. Someone had contacted me from the organization, which is the Women Entrepreneurs Matter Incorporation, I do believe. And the president, Vita Harley, she's the president. She contacted me and said, you're getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. I said, really? They said, yeah, because we invited you out to the ceremony, and we're going to present this award to you because we feel like you're one of the powerful entrepreneurs and trailblazers and motivators of the community. We want to thank you and your company for the service you have given to the community. I was like, wow, that is huge. And, okay, a few tears were shed, because something like that don't happen all the time, So I definitely was shocked and just honored to be recognized in my own community because a lot of artists don't get to be recognized in their own community.
That's right. It's sad, but that's true. That's right. And it's good that South Bend, Indiana, that community recognized you and awarded you for all work that you have done. And how many years you've been performing and writing and producing?
Oh, man, let's see.
It's been about, 20 years?
About 20 years, because I started about professionally. First studio I went into, I was 15 going on 16. I had my first record on local radio and some radio stations in Chicago when I had turned like 19 to 20 years old. Excuse me. And that song was There's a Way when I was with the group by the name of Nine. And I wrote the song and presented it to the lead singer at the time, which was Roger Phillips, a.k.a. GWP. And he kind of redid the song, and we put the song out there, and next thing you know, the song blew up.
Yeah.
And it got all this publicity back then. I didn't understand what was really going on at that age. I was just kind of like, okay, yeah, we'll sing wherever, at that age you really don't get it. And and that just kind of led to me becoming TSwang, because he was the one, Roger, he gave me that name. He gave me the name TSwang.
Okay.
From the group.
Okay.
So that's a little history there.
Okay. Well, thank you for that history lesson right there. Thank you. So
You're welcome.
I played the first track, VIP Status, featuring Lady Resin. That track is included on the album, I Ain't No Quitta. Now, the album just been released, was it late last year or earlier this year?
It was, Bentley Records, they wanted to release it like in the middle of the summer. The first song came out like 2022, August.
Yes,
and so
you were on my show.
Into 2023. Yeah.
You were on my show.
I remember, and I loved it. I loved it.
And you named the album I Ain't No Quitta. So what inspired you to produce a whole album?
Well, I feel like if you're an artist, you are telling a story, and you just can't tell a story with one single. And a lot of in this time today, everybody's just releasing singles, and that's why they release a single, then they fade out fast, because they're releasing the single, then on to the next, and nobody's really getting the chance to know the artist for their artistry. They know them more for their persona, their personal things that go on in their household, and that's why they're not really being entertained. Because it becomes more of a persona in the sense of what's going, who they slept with today, that type of thing, rather than the art itself. So I try to get back to that. I said, let me just format a whole CD that kind of shows the relationship from the beginning and kind of to the end. And so that's why you hear in the beginning, I'm kind of like going through phases, because there was a lot going on in 2021, 2020, 2021, 2022, and still 2023. So I try to put all that in that first song.
Okay.
That, just kind of looking through like a person looking through a telescope or something, and they see all these crazy things that's happening. And that's why that first song, when it opens up, the one that's featuring Daryl Buchanan, my boy, on guitar, that song just kind of brings us in. And then I hit you with the other song that kind of talks about the woman who's not understanding her power. And that's what that song is talking about. She's kind of just mixed up, because she's basically being molded by what she's actually seeing in the world she lives in. It's like a cycle continues in the household because of what the child or what the individual is going through in their household. They don't understand nothing else really except for what's going on in their household. So when they step outside the outside world with those same tendencies, things can get a little rough. Before they start to understand, and things get revealed to them that, hey, this is everything is not like that. You know what I mean? So then it goes from that song to I think it's Baby Don't You Know, where it's like, you're not gonna stop me. I'm gonna keep going. Baby, don't you know? I'm that type of survivor. I'm strong with it. I got rhinoceros skin. I'm strong with it. I'm gonna keep moving no matter what. No matter what. I'm a persevere. And that's what that song is kind of talking about. That's why I gave you that funk, so you have to listen to it.
Well, you know what? I'm going to play Baby Don't You Know. And the album is out, and it's out now. And tell the audience, listening audience, where they can catch up and buy the album. Go right ahead, Anthony.
You can purchase the album on Amazon. You can listen to the album on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all the digital hosting avenues out there. My album is on, and of course through Bentley Records, it's on their website. It's on. You can get it through me personally. You just email me or go to Facebook or my IG account, which is TSwang2, or even my YouTube. You can listen on YouTube also. So anywhere you want the album, or my website, go to my website. The link is on here. Hit me up on my website or inbox me. And I'll talk back to people. I'm the kind of artist, I like to relate to my fans, and I like my fans to relate to me.
Yeah, you heard it from himself, and he does. I know. And so you stay in that hot seat right now, TSwang. We gonna spin Baby Don't You Know. I'll be right back. This is Lady Diva.
Thank you. Oh, man. Thank you. Baby, don't you know? Baby, don't you know? Baby, oh, baby. Oh, baby. Baby, don't you know? Baby, don't you know? Baby, don't you? Baby. Baby, don't you? Baby. Is it fear you want? Is it fear you want? Don't kill my vibe. It's my time, yeah. You wanna stop my shine, but I'm so good, that's right. Living that good life, so don't even try. So I'm saying goodbye to your bad vibes. Two wrongs don't make no right. You can't stop my shine, you can't stop my grind. I don't owe you nothing. Yeah, check it out, y'all. So let me break this down for you. There's so much we could do. Shift lanes, more fame. Sip pain, nice lanes, no game. Chess moves made. Yeah, I'm trading down. And I know she don't mind. It's a tragedy. Removed you from my mind. I'm so woke on. You that basic type. No more negative. Got you out my life. So now I'm clapping back. Don't waste my time.
All right now, that is Baby Don't You Know from the Ain't No Quitta album by
Yes,
TSwang,
yes.
everyone. Yes. I like that jam. I love it.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, what is the ultimate desire, TSwang, or what you want are your fans out there, even including the Swang Squad, the S Squad team, to get out of the I Ain't No Quitta album?
Well, I made this album because I wanted fans to feel what I used to feel when I used to listen to like the greats, like the Roger Troutmans, like the Teddy Riley, the Blackstreet, and Guy and the New Jack Swing, and how that just made you feel. And when you heard that music, it made you want to go to the dance floor.
Yeah.
And so I kind of made this album kind of on a millennium approach, so that they can feel that, but with a little twist. I wanted them to just kind of have that purity on the dance floor again, where you're just having fun, where it wasn't about and this is not to knock anybody for what they do. I don't never knock no one's hustle. I get it. You gotta eat at the end of the day. I get it. But at the same time, man, I mean, we have to take some approach and some responsibility as artists of what we're suggesting to the young ones, especially. So I just wanted people to have fun. I wanted them to get some substance out of it, understand what's going on in the world, that we can do things, we can do something about it. We are not little as people try to portray us to be. We are kings, queens. We are educated. We are business owners. We are coaches. We are teachers. We are professors. We are lawyers, attorneys. We are all those beautiful things that make America what it is, that a lot don't like to give us credit for.
Yeah.
And we can entertain you also if we choose to. It is a choice. It's not the only thing we can do, but I love doing it. It's my passion, and I just want to give it to my fans, and I hope they accept it and appreciate it.
Oh, wow. I really appreciate it because you're so inspiring. So since that Lifetime Achievement Award, I know it put a spark in you. You're about ready to really kick it in now, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
So
you are right inside. You're inside my head, so you're right.
Yeah.
You hit it right on the nose.
Yeah. So any future projects you want to let us in on?
Oh, definitely. Some big major shows coming. Like I said, we just did the fan appreciation party. That's just to start things off, just to get things kind of wet the lips a little bit, to let everybody know, hey, a lot more coming.
All right. Are you going to be doing any videos from any of the tracks from the album?
Yeah, the video is going to be for what I've been waiting on, featuring Shorty G. We're going to shoot it and stop in Indiana, and we're going to fly out and shoot it in Florida. I don't know if it's going to be Orlando or Miami, but we're going to be in some part of Florida shooting that video out there where he lives at. So that's coming this summer, so get ready for that. I'm trying to get back to doing a video to VIP status, featuring Lady Resin, because we never got a chance to do it because the pandemic had hit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back and do something to that, just so that people can see the visual aspect of that song. We got a few things in play.
Well, thank you for that information. I have a caller that's been sitting and waiting. Area code 574-900. Go ahead and speak, please.
Well, hello. It's Heidi Brown, Mind of a Hustler or Lady on Facebook. I didn't get to see TSwang's performance. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for the invite. But it's good to hear all your plans. I'm excited for you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
You're very welcome.
Well, thank you.
I love the Roger Zapp. I love the Roger Zapp, the original, the what we're getting away from. I love it. I thank you too.
oh, that just melts my heart. Thank you so much, because I'm definitely trying to keep it authentic and keep that sound.
Yes.
But yeah, I appreciate you so much, man. It just means a lot to me. Thank you.
Oh, well,
Absolutely.
thank
Thank
you
you
for
for the
calling
invite.
in. All
And
right.
You're welcome.
Miss Lady Diva, thank you for having me as well.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you.
Oh, that's so incredible.
All right. All
I
right.
love hearing from my fans. I love that. That just gives me that that energy I need.
Yes, yes, that energy been thrown at you today. So,
Yeah.
as we move along, you are open for bookings.
Yes,
And
I am.
can you give information on how anybody get in touch with you to book you for a show?
Yeah, you would have to contact Shorty G. He handles all my bookings. He's out of Orlando. He's working with a lot of different people right now. From what's her name? Indy Coffee Bean. She used to be with the group Ghost Town DJs or something like that. The song My Boo. So he just signed a contract with her. They working on some stuff. They got a lot of shows coming out with her. 6ix9ine boys. They all working together. He knows Plies. He knows all them people out that way. So I said, hey, I need you to be my booking agent, my AR person. And I got a little extra edge too because he's my baby brother.
Okay.
So he's gonna look out for me, somebody I can trust, because when you're talking bookings and shows and that type of stuff, I gotta work with somebody I can trust. So definitely contact.
How do you find him?
I can actually share that information online. His name is Oscar Shorty G. He's one of my friends. I'll share it on my profile so everybody can see it and get his number and his email and stuff, and I'll share it with everyone.
Thank you for that information. Wow, thank you. That's awesome right there. And also, any upcoming events that you're doing that's coming up?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'll be working with Shorty G, working on a big birthday celebration he got coming that I can't give a lot of the details away because it's still in the planning stage. It's going to happen we want to say midsummer. I'll just say midsummer. So that's happening. Some more shows coming up. I'll be doing some stuff with the Motown legend, Gerald Buchanan, this summer. Getting that worked out. A few things coming up with Michael Wells of DJ Dad Entertainment in Michigan, some part of Michigan, that we're going to be doing some stuff together. So it's a lot of things to start. The Roger Troutman tribute show, which is going to be with Michael Wells that I'm putting together. And I'll be doing that with the band. And we're going to put that together, the Esquire band that I normally work with. So we're getting that ready. That's going to be happening summer. There's a lot of heat coming in the summer.
And a lot of all the events will be posted on your website and your social media. Now, are you on Twitter and LinkedIn? And I seen that you were on TikTok.
I'm on TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Tumblr. I'm everywhere.
You on Tumblr.
Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm everywhere.
How many Facebook pages you got?
Well, that's a good question. I got the fan page.
I seen 3.
I
just want to make sure it's verified you the real deal,
It's
because there are people imitating each other,
Well, I have a signature that I do, and you'll know it's me because I'm very keyed on, so how do we meet? This is things you have to do in this day and time in order to know who you're talking to. If I don't say like TS Squad, what that means, backstage army, the TS Squad army, or talking anything like that, or Funk Hop, FHP, or anything like that, if I don't get them type of codes to you, then it ain't me. If I ain't saying Bentley Records, it's not me. If I ain't talking about, the eclectic ones, it ain't me.
Okay. Got it. Thank you for that info. Very important info.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. So let's talk about this new app that you got. Can you give us some details about it and how to download it?
That is the TSF squad. I think it's .backstage army.
Yeah, backstage.army, yes.
Mm-hmm. That
so what is in this app?
Basically, that's the whole TSwang fan squad. That's where we meet up. That's where we talk about the different things that are going on. If I'm working on a different beat, if I'm working on a different song, y'all get to hear it there before everybody else hears it.
Oh, shoot, I better hurry up and download that app then so I can keep updated with you.
If I got some tickets that I'm giving away, you'll hear it there
shoot.
first.
Oh, well, we better hurry up and download that app, and that is at https://TSFS squad.backstage.army. Correct?
Yep, I'm going to share it on my profile right now.
All right.
So I'm going to share it on my Facebook profile.
Also, about your merch, you still have merch out with hoodies and T-shirts with TSwang on it?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I have hoodies. I have T-shirts. I have, what else?
I still need to get one from you, matter of fact. TSwang.
Send me your size, and we'll get it. We'll get that taken care of.
Thank you.
I have a whole store. If you go to my, you're very welcome. If you go to my my website, matter of fact, I'm finna share it on my profile too. It's called, right now, my website is it's under construction right now, so they're redoing some things. That's why you see them working in the wixsite.com and all that.
Okay,
Normally it would say just TSwang and then my music or something like that, but they're actually doing some work on it. So, but everything is still live right now as they're working. So if you go to my site, if you go to, I think it's Funk Hop Music 3.
.wixsite.com/TSwang.
Correct. If you go there, you can find all of my my merch there, and from there you can actually just page down. I have my new R&B hip hop gear on there, my new T-shirts there, my new hats, and everything. All the gear and everything is there. Yep.
All right. Thank you for that updated info. Thank you. So I have some other tracks I like to play at the end of the show. Now, you request for me to spin What I've Been Waiting On, featuring AKA Sauce and Shorty G. What's the story behind the music on that one?
Oh, that one I was like, I said I just want to do a party cut. I just want to do something that's going to play in the club where the old people get into as well as the young people.
Yeah.
And I just went into the studio and I said, man, I'm definitely going to put the talk box on here somewhere. But I want to write it, with the millennium twist to it. I always say that if you want to sustain in the music business, you have to be adaptable. You cannot just say, I'm an old school artist, that's all I'm going to do, but everything else is changing around you.
Yeah.
You got to go with the times, too. You got to be able to flip it. So that was my party song. And then I put Shorty G on it because he had that Miami flow, that Orlando, Florida swag to him, and I said, man, I gotta have him on there.
Well, I'm gonna be playing it at the end of the show, and also I'm gonna play "Take You Away" featuring Daryl Buchanan.
Oh man,
I really like that song. I really like that one.
Thank you.
That's my favorite
Thank you.
one. Yeah, and that's those two I'll be playing at the end of the show. You are more than welcome right now to give some shout-outs to all those favorite people, even the S-Squad team. If you know any of them by name or just say thank you, go right ahead, TSwang.
This is your boy TSwang. I want to first thank Lady Diva for having me on this show. Such a superb host. And I just want to thank the fans for calling in. Thank y'all for listening to me. And thank you for the Lifetime Achievement Award. To all my fans at the squad, the TS Band Squad, the Funk, I call them the Funk Bandits. I just want to thank, my staff at Funk Hop, I want to thank my Bentley Records team. I want to thank my A&R Shorty G. I want to thank all the DJs, Herm T, Sugar D, that the whole squad out there, the whole home-based team that play my music. And I want to thank all the local DJs here in my neighborhood that play my music, been playing my music. And all my fans. I can't say enough about my fans. And all the ones who showed up at the fan appreciation party, thank you all. I want to thank my love, my beautiful, my queen. Without her, I probably would have quit a long time ago. No. I want to thank her for keeping that structure and that foundation, man. Without her, I mean, you got to have a strong person with you in this music game.
That's
and
right.
my babies who are not babies anymore, my kids, I love y'all, and I just want to say thank you to everybody that rock with TSwang. If you rock with TSwang, I just want to say thank you. I don't care if it's from the old school times or to the new school. Thank y'all. And all the radio stations. I can't say enough.
All right. Let's give everybody an applause. Yeah. Yeah. You keep playing. Don't you give up. You keep that strength in there and keep it going. Yes.
Definitely will. With people like you on my side, I definitely will.
Oh, yes. I'm there. I ain't going nowhere. I have a caller, area code 773. Go ahead and state your name. Speak.
This is Jerry Hunter, the Ace Solo Smooth Jazz Q of Biggs Radio.
All right.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Hey.
What's going on? What's going on?
I got your message, so I guess you've been getting mine.
Yes, I have. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you so much for calling in, man. This is incredible.
You asked, so I have to follow through.
Wow.
Oh man, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. That is amazing.
Yeah. I just saw the message and I saw it. I said, well, I tried to use the link from one of your posts and it didn't go through. And I tried again and I got a second post with the young lady that you have on the show.
Lady Diva here.
It's Lady Diva.
Okay, yeah. And that had the link. So I hit that and I got right through.
Okay.
I wrote down the phone number and called on in.
All right.
Well,
I'm glad you called in. Yeah.
You're welcome.
So where is your radio station at?
Well, Biggs Radio is based in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay.
The owner and the president is Dinah Lynn Biggs, who is the first black woman-owned radio station owner in the state of Indiana.
All right. And I'm calling from Evansville,
first one to break
Indiana. Yeah. All right. Yeah, nice to meet you. And you have anything to say to TSwang?
Well, yeah. Hey, like your music. And,
Thank you.
I had a call a couple of weeks ago from Dinah Lynn Biggs. If you've taken a look at us on Facebook, you see that we've now gone from 2 to 4 radio stations.
Oh,
so
wow.
We're
That's amazing.
In Indianapolis. We're WCHI in Chicago. We've just launched the Biggs Radio Atlanta on April the 3rd. And I got a call from Dinah Lynn Biggs to let me know I'm going to be the face of the new station in Pasadena, California.
Oh,
wow. That is a blessing.
Got a jazz format. And that I told her from the day she brought me on board, I want to be an entertainment radio talk show host and radio personality following the blueprint of my fraternity brothers in Omega Psi Phi, which is Steve Harvey, Tom Joyner, Ricky Smiley, and D.L. Hughes.
Wow.
Well, look at that.
Those are my 4 Omega brothers that are entertainment radio talk show hosts. So I'm kind of, she told me to get ready for me to be the face of the new radio station in California. I'll be able to broadcast from Chicago. But I will. I'm the Ace Solo Smooth Jazz Q. I'm a musician. I like jazz, and I noticed that there were no, on our radio stations, we didn't have anyone dedicated to jazz or smooth jazz music. So I wanted to be the
goodness.
first.
I love that.
You do that. You do that.
Well, how does my voice sound?
Your voice sounds
great.
terrific. Awesome. Hey, don't forget about me. Hey.
no, who am I talking to?
My name is Brenda
That's
Moss.
Lady Diva.
I'm Lady Diva
okay.
for Lady Diva Live Radio.
Now, where are you out of?
Evansville, Indiana.
Oh, you're in Evansville. Okay.
Yes,
See, we're
I am.
all over the place. I tell you, I was blessed that Dinah Lynn and I worked together at WOSDradio.com.
I remember that.
It was owned by Al Greer.
Oh,
And she was
that.
a radio personality,
wow.
and I was an account exec. And she has a birthday in January. And a couple of years ago, I got a chance for the first time to go to the radio station and meet some of the radio personalities that I'm out getting accounts for. Okay, because I hadn't really met anybody. We were working out of the new Regal Theater in Chicago on 79th near Stony Island, and she called me, like I think it was August of 2019 is when she called me that August when she was appointed the president of the National Black Radio Hall of Fame Chicago chapter. So, and then September, it was when she called me. And that's when she told me, since the last time I had seen her, that she bought a licensed radio station in Indianapolis. It's called Biggs Radio. And told me what her dream was to build a radio network, of a little bit different. We're a new generation. Okay, we're the soundtrack of America. So, she built her show, and she's the star of the show. There's no doubt about that. Okay,
no doubt.
She is the star.
Boss lady.
Between opening up some more radio stations and then being the guest MC for various concerts around the country. In fact, she's in Atlanta right now. She did a show yesterday in Atlanta, and it just so happens that the president of the National Black Radio Hall of Fame in Atlanta is also her Delta Sigma Theta soror.
Oh, wow.
So when as she said, we're building this from the ground up.
Right.
We have nothing in the coffers, okay? And no one had been the president of the National Black Radio Hall of Fame Chicago chapter for something like 30, 35 years.
Oh my God.
So she was just looking at individuals that are in black radio to find out, is there a National Black Radio Hall of Fame? She found the white one. Okay. But she said, no, I don't want to join that. She said, no.
Well,
I don't want to join that one. I want to find out if there's a black one. And that's where she found, I forgot his name, in St. Louis, is where the National Black Radio Hall of Fame Museum is going to be located.
Oh.
So anyone in black radio in Chicago and Indiana that's been in radio in any capacity for 5 years or more, you can be memorialized in the Black National Radio Hall of Fame Museum. And, you could be an engineer, you can be a DJ, you can be a news broadcaster, sports broadcaster. It doesn't matter. As long as you have been in black radio 5 years or more, you can be memorialized so that your grandchildren, great-grandchildren can go to that museum and say, hey, that's my grandpa. And I know that's what everybody, it's like having the star on the Walk of Fame in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But it's for black radio. And so as we're traveling around, I'm sure there are going to be more chapters that may open up in other cities. But we're revolutionary. Okay, we don't do things like it used to, However, we're not trying to follow anybody's blueprint. We're kicking butt, we're kicking down doors, and we're not asking nobody for nothing. We're taking it.
That's right. You got to. You got
so
to.
when you come to
I've
Chicago,
been doing radio for 8 years, going on 9, and I hope I get my name plattered in there one day.
Okay. Well, hey, listen, you're in Evansville, Indiana?
Yes, I am.
Illinois.
Indiana.
You can be a member, or you can join the Black Radio Hall of Fame, Chicago, Indiana chapter.
I will take note of that, and I will do my research and get it in there.
I tell you what, do me a favor and send me a friend request on Facebook. I'm Jerry Hunter. There's some imposters out there, but
yeah, I know.
Usually when you go to Facebook and put in Jerry Hunter, I'm usually the first one that comes up. So
Jerry
I'm the one
that's
spelled
Jerry.
RYHUNTER, and you go to my page. I'm the new marketing director for Biggs Radio.
All right.
And the National Black Radio Hall of Fame. So
is there anything else?
Anything
else you want to say to TSwang? He has won the Lifetime Achievement Award in his community up there in South Bend, Indiana. Is there anything you want to say after that?
Yeah, you're gonna have to swing on over here to Chi-Town so we can connect and meet. Okay, you just across the river. You just across the lake. You ain't nowhere but across the lake. Hop a boat. Come on over here, man. I'm in Brownsville.
I'm gonna have to get together and do a show.
But listen, hey, you need to come on over and see what's going on. Brownsville, I'm gonna be the Prince of Brownsville, the king. I don't know what Prince, King, Duke. I don't know. One of them things. But I've been in radio. I can't count the years, but my first job in radio was working for WVON when Purvis Spann was the owner of the radio station. That's when, I don't know if you know who Ty Wansley was, but he was talk radio. When WVON went to a talk format, I was working for the radio station getting as an account exec. And I went from there, started selling radio advertising for about 4 different companies, and I started getting compliments on my voice. And everybody kept asking me, was I a DJ? I said, no, I'm just in sales.
Sound like a DJ.
Yes, you do. You got the voice.
I got like 35, almost 40 years in sales. And every time I would call up to set an appointment or something, everybody's asking me, have you ever been a DJ on the radio? And it never really even occurred to me until Diana Lynn Biggs called me up, and I thought about that. And I have the personality. I went to an HBCU. I'm a member of the Divine Nine. I'm from Chicago.
Nice.
And if you're from Chicago, everywhere you go is small. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So I've been, all over the Midwest. I was a regional sales rep for MCI Long Distance. So I got used to small town America. And a lot of people don't really understand small town America. They go places on the highway and pass by and stop in, maybe pick up some gas and keep on moving. But there are black people all
in Evansville.
Right. Now, what's the racial population in Evansville?
Oh, I really don't know. I can't say. I'll say right now it's like 19% black people here. Majority are white.
Okay. Which is what I found.
The entertainment is not so good here. People travel for entertainment because there's Chicago, there's Louisville, Kentucky, there's Nashville, Tennessee, there's Georgia, and then there's Indianapolis. St. Louis, and St. Louis, yeah.
I love that. I love that because
there's
I went
no
to
type of good entertainment here unless it's classic jazz. That's about it.
But what I like about that is from where you're located, you can go 2 hours. How far are you from Chicago?
2 hours. Yeah. But most of the entertainment. most of the entertainment is in Chicago and Louisville, Kentucky, and Nashville.
Okay, well, see, we're gonna have to work.
Yeah, either way,
on that. Yeah, we'll have to work on that. We're gonna have to work on that.
Yeah, but, I've been trying to work on it for several years with no effect. So I really need some people from big cities like Chicago or Nashville or Georgia to come to Evansville and help me out. Please help me out.
Well, I would recommend. I recommend giving a call to Dinah Lynn Biggs because we've got because she's from Gary, she's got the jurisdiction of Chicago, but all of Indiana too because she's based in Indianapolis. So
well, I really need to talk to her.
The average white band is going to be in Indianapolis on May the 5th.
Oh,
so
that's
being promoted. So anything that you're having or you want to do, you might have to, hook up in Indianapolis or come to Chicago for it or whatever. But we're willing to help you. She's the unsigned and independent artist. She's the queen of independent artists. So
well, I'm gonna tell you this:
is to help independent artists to get their music played and recognized, get them what is that?
She broke my record. She broke my record.
Yeah. I would love to get TSwang to come and perform in Evansville, Indiana, but that's just impossible.
Really?
I just need to work with
you have an auditorium? You have an auditorium, right?
Oh, yeah, we got plenty of them.
Nothing's impossible.
Yeah, we got plenty
if you
of
have
them.
Auditorium.
Yeah, we got plenty of those.
Nothing's impossible.
I think it's a matter of just, partnering with a couple of other, couple of female acts or whatever, and you'll do a Midwest tour.
That sounds really nice. And
just like you said, the small towns need you need coverage. You got fans in these small towns. It reminds me at FAM when Bootsy and Parliament Funkadelic came to Tallahassee, Florida, and that's when I learned that they go and practice. I mean, they go and do a lot of shows at college towns.
Yes,
and they get an audience. They get a good audience. They get some airtime. They get some play. And then people will go and either buy your music or share your music. And then another town. I like I say, small town America. I've been to so many towns in like Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, all the states that border Illinois. And sometimes the police would follow me. Because
they'll do that here.
They'll do that.
When they see my out of town, they see my out of town tag. They see my out of town tag. I was working as a regional sales rep for MCI Long Distance in a traveling team, about 8 to 10 reps. So we go to a town on Sundays, and then Monday everybody would get a map, and that's your town that's your territory for 2 weeks. So we're only there for 2 weeks selling MCI, but the police would follow me because I get out my car and walk and go on one side of the street or another side of the street. And so people would call. You know how the folks are. They're coming to solicit. And I'm not coming to solicit. I'm coming to help your business to save money on your communication costs. So you have to know how to talk to them. And I've dealt with them. That's why we just have no fear. Once you've been on the planet enough spins, you have no fear of white folks. Okay?
Right.
And a lot of people don't have the experience to be able to talk to the guy that's got a auto repair business and talk to him while he's fixing up a car and take your tire off and talk to somebody and just know how to talk to people all over the place. Music just translates everywhere. So if you got good music, somebody that may never have heard you, if they like your tune, they'll let you know.
That's right.
Do people let you know they like your music?
That is true.
Yeah.
I'm a living witness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got to close this conversation and move on. Running out of time. So any last words? Any last words,
No,
Mr. Hunter, you want to say to TSwang?
Yeah, jot down my phone number. Give me a holler.
Yes, sir.
I think you got my number, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you got my number, man. Let's stay up because there's a variety of things that may come up here in Chicago that in fact, there was just an event just this Wednesday, the African American Contractors Association, but he already had some talent. He had a 30-minute window for an act. And
okay.
I don't know if you got a 30-minute tour and you probably have a band and everything else with you, but there are other things coming up.
I got different setups.
Huh?
I got different setups. I got the walk-on setup. I got the setup where I can come in and do a 15 to 30-minute performance. I got the band setup.
Go on now.
Okay, there we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, I'm in the area now where she brought me in as the director of marketing, fresh, and so she's kind of training me. She's going to train me to be the entertainment radio talk show host, but a lot of it is my natural ability because, as you can tell, I like to talk.
Yeah.
So,
I got to close this conversation. And TSwang, Terry Hunter. Now, TSwang, we're getting ready to close the show.
Jerry.
I mean, Jerry.
Jerry.
Thank you for calling in, Jerry.
You're welcome. Anytime.
And
thank you so much, Mr. Hunter.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to listen to some of your music today.
All right now.
Thank you so much.
All right.
You're welcome. All right. Hey, you all have a wonderful and a blessed Saturday.
Oh, thank you
too.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for all that good information. I'll be in touch with you, Mr. Hunter.
All right. Thank you. Next cycle. I don't say goodbye. Next cycle.
Right.
I'll have to use that.
Right. I'm going to use that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, have a great day.
All right. Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
All right, T-Swang. We're going to end the show. Any other information you would like to give us as we sign out?
Just want to say, continue to keep listening, supporting your boy TSwang, man, and that good R&B, hip-hop, soul, and pop music I'll be bringing to you. I got some new stuff coming in the early fall that I'll be working with Jay Styles again, formerly of Blackstreet, now working with a whole list of industry artists that he works and writes for, and I'll be working with him again on another cut. He the one that wrote that VIP status. Well, he produced the track, and he did the track for Ain't No Quitta. So I'll be working with him again.
All right. Thanks for that information. Wow. So any encouraging words you would like to give to the up-and-coming artists? You want to give some encouraging words?
Definitely. Always, man, put your best effort first. Always have that foundation and that relationship between you and God so that you can continue to grow as a person and to help others, because there's always a need for help from someone who doesn't know the little bit you think that is just a little. What I mean by that is knowledge is like a seed. It can be small, it can be big, it can be a vine, but it still grows, and you have to know that there's always somebody listening to you and wanting help. Especially in the music entertainment, because I run into a lot of artists who don't know about the entertainment. They don't know about the business. They don't know. All they want to do is perform. Mm-hmm. They don't have 10% of the business. They don't have 20%. Some don't even have 5%. They just know they want to perform, but they don't know how to do it. They don't know what a split sheet is. They don't know what publishing and registration and being a writer and things and getting with Sound Exchange and, making sure that you are signed up with the Grammy nominations and stuff like that. They don't know any of that stuff. And how to be affiliated in the music industry through the societies and all that, as far as like ASCAP and things like that, where you have to register your music and where you have to get your music copywritten through the Library of Congress. They don't know about those societies and things like that. So if you know a little bit about it, you see an artist struggling, man, lend them your ear, lend them your knowledge. If you got to give a fee for it, that's fine. But sometimes, man, giving a little bit can stretch a long way.
Wow. Thank you for that. Thank you for those encouraging words and advice, because I know there's some artists out there that don't have all the info and training and the business information that they need to continue their passion in music. But thank you. Thank you, TSwang. TSwang, you always welcome to come back on my show. I'll be looking forward to that new music projects that's coming up later in the year. And congratulations with that Lifetime Achievement Award. Wishing you the best and all your supporters and your Squad team to keep up with you, and they're well and in good health. I'm going to end the show with two tracks off the I Ain't No Quitta album. Check out TSwang on all his social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and even Tumblr. And I want to thank everyone for listening in, and thank the callers that called in. And thank you all. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks to Jerry Hunter that gave me some very important information that I can keep up with on. And thank you all for tuning in to Lady Diva Live Radio. I have one more show for this month. Hopefully y'all tune in on some smooth jazz with D. Brown. That's coming up tomorrow on Sunday evening. And my birthday's coming up April 27th. Thank you all for the wishes. I appreciate it. This is Lady Diva signing out for Let's Jazz It Up. Thank you all.
We
Have
out.
a good night. Thank you.
Good night.
I've been waiting on you. I didn't see you like that one, wife. I've been waiting on you. Yeah. What you gonna do, mama? Listen, you want to dance, it's all good. You want to be waiting on. So go ahead, go ahead. That's what we're here for. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. That's what we came for. Go ahead. Yeah, you got the fire, it's ferocious, baby. Keep the hits of trying to feast upon you, baby. Treat them as a teacher, so I'm fancy, baby. The goodies in your bag, I'm trying to eat them, baby. I'm guilty as charged, sitting on my mind. Keep it on for sure. I'm lost in time, spinning around. I can't touch down. Love you for more, tripping and song. Go ahead, that's what we're here for. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. That's what we came for. Go ahead, go ahead. 53 you feel the heat, baby. Girl, you know you're such a little freak, yeah, yeah. No filter has to something to that beat, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to cuff you when you're trying to leave, yeah, yeah. I'm guilty as charged, sitting on my mind. I'm gone for sure, lost in time, spinning around. I can't touch down, desire for more, dripping in song. Go ahead, that's what we're here for. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. That's what we came for. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. That's what we're here for. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. That's what we came for. Go ahead.
London, Japan, baby, I'm the man. I love the way you walk, got that smooth little talk. Yeah, got sauce, all in the back. VIP, baby, bottles on me. Been around the world and I'm back at it again. You can call me what? Not your friend. I'm all in, chop it down, all in the Maybach. Meet in Florida, baby, I got a sack. Bust it down, after bust around. I try to tell you, man, they don't study getting down. You know it's Shorty G, you know it's supposed to be. I got all eyes on me, can't you see? I've been waiting. Seems so good, can't be true. I've been waiting. It seems so good, can't be true. I've been waiting. Ooh, yes I am. I've been waiting. Just can't be true. No. Baby,
least 229 black people have been killed by police officers across the U.S. in a year since George Floyd's murder. Today marks the one-year anniversary of Floyd's death after then Minneapolis police officer
Don't show distress, too much stress. Everybody, don't need to relax. Don't show justice, and that's a fact. We don't have to let it go. Don't lose your mind. Don't you worry about this, baby. I wanna take you away. I wanna take you away from it. I can show you how to